Hello everyone and welcome to this week's vlog. I am a day late because it's post Telford, but it is the 12th of the 11th 24 and I just thought we'd have a catch up of what had gone off at the weekend. Had a fab weekend at Telford as always, really nice day on Saturday. Got to meet loads of people, talk to members and the public alike. Had a quick scoot round, didn't see nowhere near as much as probably me and the rest of the crew would have liked to, but that's just the nature of the beast, to be honest with Saturday at Telford. Really good show by the looks of it. Some really nice models on display. As usual, good displays on the stands, lots of traders there. And again, I think it's success. Seemed a little bit quieter, but you know, the figures will dictate that when they obviously get released. But again, from flooring models point of view, from PM point of view, it was just nice to get out there and see people and just have a bit of a wander around and a chat. So, like I say, we're back to normal with PM at the minute. Got loads of stuff coming in stock wise. We've got Tamiya order coming in for paints and glue. We've got an Albion Alloys order, which is our Mr. Obby stuff. So leveling thinners, normal thinners, and some other bits and bobs that have just escaped me. Surface primers, black surface primer will be back in. Also had an order in as well with a Taka that we need to sort out, so that'll be in stock as well by the end of the week, so keep an eye out because there's loads coming in. And we've also put a massive order in with AK, so that'll probably take a couple of weeks, which will lead us up to Turkey Shoot weekend, which again, I personally am really looking forward to Turkey Shoot weekend. I've got a couple of ideas for a build. Going retro, that seems to be my trend at the minute. So not 100% decided, but kind of wavering on probably a couple. So we'll see what floats my boat near the time. But yeah, Turkey Shoot is in a couple of weeks, so that's again going to be a cracking weekend. We're starting on the Thursday evening and obviously carrying that through to Sunday. So that's basically it. Just things again from Telford as well. I did a little bit of shopping, so what I'll do is show you what I have bought. So one of my first purchases was an old Airfix Devastator. Now, you're going to be going, why are you bothering with these old kits? I wanted to box art, to be honest. I've got a couple, I'll show you the other one in a minute, but I'm getting a bit of a sort of, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for the red stripe boxes anyway, to pick them up and collect them. I just think it's so iconic. Between that and some of the Matchbox box arts, you know, with obviously the Roy Cross one and I can't think of his name, you're going to say it in comments, but obviously the guy, he's a Roy as well, but I can't remember his surname, who did the iconic Matchbox ones. I just think they are, I don't know, they just, for me, bring back, you know, nice memories of being a kid and building model kits. So the Devastator as well is, I've got a bit of a dive bomber thing as well going on for some reason. And I just liked it, and it wasn't very expensive. I think it was a £9 from one of the traders at Telford, second-hand traders by the looks of it. Lovely small compact boxes, which I'm really into again at the minute. Easy for storage, easy to put, you know, have a little stash, and the actual parts fit in the box. They're not rattling around. I don't know why manufacturers don't go back to doing this and actually, you know, usual thing with an old Airfix kit. Really, you know, old style instructions, to be honest, where it's just a blown up view. So anybody, you know, is familiar with these, you'll know what I'm going to, you know, where I'm coming from with it. But foldable wings, bit of a thing at the time as well with aircraft from carriers, where they folded the wings up and they gave that the couple of pilots and, you know, pilot navigators and the gunner at the back. But yeah, just a classic, an absolute classic. Decals, well, might be beyond saving, to be honest. I don't even think any amount of sunlight might be able to save them, but you know, that's the pitfalls of dealing with older kits. But the kit itself, Again, I don't know how accurate it is. Obviously there's not a lot of interior, but if you like raised rivets, it's got them in abundance. You can't really think with a white styrene, can you? But you know, it's there. It's very basic, as we know. You know, these old kits are really, really basic, but they're a bit of fun. You know, if you want a bit of a nostalgic trip down memory lane, I think these are the kits for you. And generally, they do actually fit. It's keeping hold of the detail without actually obliterating it, I think, is the skill. So anyway, I picked this one up. This was one of the purchases. Like I say, I didn't spend a lot of money. Tried to be sensible about it. Just put that one back in its box, I'm not wrecking it. So that's one. The other one, which was just a fiver, is the old Airfix Hellcat. And again, box art. I'm going to probably save all the box art and make something for my new cave. I think of a bit of a collage, a bit of homage to the really cool box arts from back in the day. If I can get half decent sort of boxes, then I'm going to reuse them, I think. And again, decals are not as bad as a Devastator, to be fair, but I don't think they're brilliant. And then the kit itself, you know, just Airfix of the time. Bag of bits. Got a stand though, look, we've got the old Airfix stand, which you don't get anymore. We do have clear parts, and they all seem to be there. Again, raised detail, raised rivets. But with a bit of careful painting and weathering, I don't think it's, you know, you need a full rescribe and get to town. I don't think they're worth that, but, you know, if you just want, like I just said earlier, a bit of a nostalgic build, then these are perfect, really. So, it's definitely going to look like a Hellcat. That's another purchase. And then, the last one at Telford was this. Now, me and Nathan went halves on this. This was the grand total of £10, but there were two kits. And we didn't really, again, after my last sort of vlog, if you want, with the Privateer debacle and the missing parts, we kind of scooted to have a look in this, and there was like two kits. But one was the Matchbox Beaufighter 10, and the other one was this, which is an old Frog kit. For anybody who don't know about Novo, we obviously got the moulds at the time. And, you know, typical of its day. We do have a little bit more of an interior than Marksford, just. There's a bit of a flaw there. And again, we sorted through this one. We were back at the accommodation and sorted them out between us, and we have got two full kits. I think Nathan was missing these instructions, I think. He's missing a set of instructions which you can get online anyway and print them off, so that's not a problem. We do have a set of decals, which seems to have the... Yeah, I don't know if that's going to actually come off. So might have to purchase, if I ever build it, a set of decals for it. But it is here. Wings are here and everything, I did check. So, you know, glass work as well. Nice framing. And it's actually... This one, if you did want to rescribe it and do a bit more to it, is not actually that hard. The panel lines are there. So, you know, might need a bit of work. Depends how far you want to go, but again, probably going to be for Frog February next year or something we're going to make up. So, yeah, bear that in mind. And last but not least, Nathan actually bought this for us as for anybody who wanted it, so I picked it up. So the old Frog Vampire as well, with half a stand. So he's obviously picked it up somewhere, but it is bagged. There you go. And a nice warning: look, plastic bags can be dangerous. So So yeah, that's kind of what picked up at Telford. Nothing else. I do like these frog boxes though, where they've got the catalogue kind of printed on it, and then obviously painting instructions are on the back. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. So that's it. That's where we are for purchases. So what I'm going to do is, when I've finished the Oxford, I think I'm going to sort out, like Phil's just done with the Nimrod, and have a little poll and see, you know, what perhaps what you'd like me to build and see next. It is going to be retro. I'm going to keep to a retro theme, I think, because it's kind of helping me at the minute. But on to the Oxford. So got the wings on, bit of trimming. I've had to shim this side, so a bit of plastic card just to shim. I'm going to put a bit of filler over that just to blend all that in. I painted one of the pilot figures, which where is it? Here we go. Which I actually used the AK pens, marker pens for. So that worked out okay. Again, you're not going to see too much of him, but he's going to be present in there, so we'll just drop him in. And my next task is manually masking up the clear parts. Yeah, I hate masking clear parts, especially when you ain't got a mask set. But obviously, dealing with these older kits, it's something I am going to have to get my head around and deal with, because, you know, very rarely do you get a mask set for them. So, got the good old AK Infinity board out, whatever you want to call it, easy cutting, so I can get me rectangles, squares, strips, whatever. Absolutely invaluable when you are doing this sort of work. Couldn't recommend it enough, and I've got the others as well if I need some other shapes. And if I need to, I've also got, grab it, it's one of them. So it's the circles and triangles. We're hoping to get these back in stock pretty soon, to be honest, because they're really handy as well if you can't get a mask set, especially the little triangles at the bottom. There's loads of them, and you know, for corners and whatever, squaring them off. Pre-cut, pre-done, absolutely godsend, to be honest. So yeah, so this is coming on. I'm hoping to get this, I won't say wrapped up this week, but at least in primer and perhaps paint. We'll see how the end of the week goes. Got a busy week work-wise, but I'm going to try and get some time at the bench and crack on with this. I just want to get rid of this yellow styrene, to be honest, because it's, yeah, it's a bit much. So that's where I'm at. So we'll get cracked on, and we'll see how far we'll get with it till next week's vlog, and hopefully we'll be moved on a bit. The weekend, first one being Kareen from Braveco. It was really, really nice to have a catch up with her and see her. She kind of lastminute.com made the effort to come over and join us. So it's always good to have a like I say, a chat with her and meet and greet and stuff. Next one is Pranjit from Airfix. Again, Pranjit weren't working for Airfix this weekend, so we had a bit of a weekend off. So he came up down for the Saturday. Really nice to have a chat with him. I know we don't know what he's doing, so don't ask. Next one is John Best, who brought us a nice present. So thanks to that, John, and we'll have a catch up as well soon. And a couple more shout outs before I leave. 2 to members, to be honest, who helped me out with the privateer. So whoever dropped the kit off and left it with Nathan before we arrived, thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Please drop me a PM and tell me who you are so I can thank you in person. And the other one is to Peter, who brought me the parts that was missing from mine. Again, they've really come up trumps for me for just my own sort of cock up for not checking when I bought mine. And last but not least is Greg from Greg's Models. Again, if you don't know who Greg is, go and check him out. He's got his own YouTube channel, does a lot of cool builds on there, a lot of cool stuff. We and him had a good chat and a catch up as well. and had to bounce off a few ideas as well for future things. So watch this space. But yes, so that's it. So as always, thank you for watching. I will see you next Monday when we're back on schedule. So from me and Luna here, take care, and we'll see you again. Bye.